Coach, what was different about today's practice?
Different? Not
Yeah.
much. It was just watched a little bit of film from the Clipper game the other night. A couple of things that we did well, just to emphasize the things we've really been harping on. Screening on offense, taking care of the ball has been an issue in the first two preseason games. But today was get into practice and let's try to do everything live. Yesterday was an awful travel day. We were supposed to leave LA at 10 o'clock. We didn't leave till around 5 o'clock, got home around 9 o'clock at night. So today was, I think, probably our worst practice of training camp so far. So hopefully tomorrow is better.
What have you seen out of Michael these first two games?
He's played well. He's come in. He shot the ball extremely well, playing at a very efficient level. I thought I saw improvement from game 1 in Portland to game 2 in LA in terms of his defensive discipline and awareness. The offense comes easy to Mike. He's so long. I think he's 12 minutes, 6 of 7 from the field, 5 rebounds, got on the offensive glass. Him and Jared had one of the better plays of the night on the backdoor layup that Jared gave him. So Michael's going in there. He's getting comfortable playing off the ball, and I think he's starting to understand the importance of playing defense. So as long as he's improving and giving that side of the floor the attention it deserves, the sky's the limit for him.
What wrinkle does the team now have athletically when you add a guy like Jeremy Grant, Jared Vanderbilt, Michael Porter Jr.? What element does that change the team dynamic?
Length. I mean, we've had a couple lineups that have been on the floor in these first two games where we're just so long and athletic. We chart deflection. We want to contest every shot. And when you have guys like Jeremy, like Jared, like Michael, who are not only tall and extremely athletic, but their wingspan is a real factor out there. So that's something that we haven't had a lot of the last couple of years. So it's nice to have that and plenty of it.
When you said this was the worst practice, is it just in terms of energy, sloppiness?
Sloppiness. The guys played hard. I mean, it was not and I give them credit, and I told them, I said, you guys played hard today. You gave effort, but, I thought the starting group they got their ass kicked. And you feel good about your second and third team, but I told Jamal, Gary, Nicole, and Paul, if that's going on, this is something we talked about going into the season. Who's got the courage to stop practice, gather your group, and say, we got to be better than this? It's all about creating good habits. And today, the effort was there, but I just thought very, very sloppy on both ends of the floor. And I know I say it all the time, but you're either getting better or you're getting worse. You never stay the same in this business, and I don't think we as a collective unit got better today.
When you look at how different some of these Western Conference contenders are, have you given any thought to having maybe a sliding rotation at that fifth spot to guard, Paul George and Kawhi versus playing a team like the Rockets that have 2-star guards?
Yeah, it's something that has come up in discussion, but I think it makes it really hard for guys to get into a rhythm, a routine, and know what their role is. I think what happens is you give a group of guys a chance to play, and you analyze that after a certain number of games and see how that group is playing. And if you have to make any changes, then you can. But there are some teams that use that philosophy. You have your core 4 guys, and that 5th guy could be depending on matchup, depending on who's playing. So as of right now, we've played 2 preseason games. We've had a bunch of practices. There's no leader in terms of who our starting small forward is going to be. I did not play Torrey Craig last game. Torrey's going to play against Phoenix, and I'll sit somebody else. It's impossible to try and play 4 small forwards in one game. And if I did that, I'd be doing all of them a disservice because none of them would have an ample opportunity to kind of get into a rhythm and play their best. So we have 2 more opportunities in live games to continue to see who that starting small forward is going to be for us.
You mentioned the other night that truly it is going to be a hard time finding guys minutes. It's going to be a part of your challenge. How do you what's the hardest part about getting guys to sort of accept that maybe roles you used to have might alter?
Well, if everybody's true to their word and we're really buying into trying to be a championship caliber team, and the word we talked about opening night was sacrifice. And it's like a paradox, right? How do I sacrifice in the moment for something that's going to help me in my future? Because the reality is this: you want to be part of a winning team. We have 7 players in a contract year. Do you want to be part of a winning team, or you want to get numbers? And I think Tim Connelly's message to our players was great. You look at case-by-case study every year, players with the same stats The guy that's on a winning team and a winning culture is going to get paid a lot more money. So sacrifice for the betterment of the team. And we've had great examples of that time and time the last couple of years. We've been a deep team, and we're even deeper this year. And the reality is I can't play four small forwards. The guys that I go with, the other guys are going to have to be ready, knowing full well that things happen in a season, injuries happen. And I think last year was another example of that with Juancho, Torrey, and Malik stepping up when guys went down. Appreciate it, everybody.